4 to 6. Who can I ask what I came to make happen in this world? Why do I move without waiting to? Why do I move without waiting to? Why am I not able to sit still? Why do I go rolling without wheels, flying without wings or feathers? And why did I decide to migrate if my bones live in Chile? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Listening to Derek, he derailed my speech. Because through my life I have learned how to be tough and how to have a lot of confidence, because that's the way I hide my fear. But I don't know any human being in the most horrible conditions you can be that didn't have fear. It's just how we deal with fear that makes a difference. So when I was a little boy, about 5, 6 years old, this is a great, picture I have of this part of my life. It was Christmas time, and in South America, Christmas is summertime. I got a little sword, like a little military sword, with a little belt, and little gloves, white gloves, and I put my little sword on it. And I was just so proud to have the little sword. To me, it was like a sign of power at age 6. So I go down the street to my Aunt Mary's house, my father's sister. And there were several people, it was Christmas Day, so there was a lot of people there. And I walk into this room, and when they see me, everybody starts laughing. That's a sign of embarrassment, right? I must look like a real geek. So I made an about face, and I left the room, and I left the house. And when I went outside, I took my sword, and I put it out, and that day I told myself, I would never do anything in my life that would embarrass me or make me look bad. And it has been a great gift to me, but many times have been such a curse. It's a great gift because if you can look good in the world, the interpretations that people will make about you, it could be possible interpretations. And I think I have a lot of success by looking good. But also it's a curse. Because who am I? The guy that looks good, or this guy that can be goofy, playful, and funny? I always say I cannot be funny. Tracy always tells me, you're very funny. I don't consider myself somebody's funny, because I don't think so I can tell jokes. It somehow appears sometimes funny.
You were watching. Yeah.
Thank you. Like I said, these have been a curse, and it has been a great tool that have helped me through my life. I have lived a great life. And the other day I was reading a book on leadership. I was reading a different type of book of leadership. Because these men talk about leadership from the point of view of what does it take to lead people, but lead people really with their heart. Most of the leadership books that you find in the shelf, they have to do with theory. They are philosophical, they are pragmatic. And they don't talk about the soul, or the heart of the man, or the woman. And I think several weeks ago, I did a little graph on the board where I talked to you about the head, the heart, and the body. And that's the philosophy. Those are the 3 centers of intelligence that I talk to everybody of how you can manage your life to be more successful. So what I like of this man is that he's talking about that part, the part of the soul. What does it take to be able to go there? And for years, I have people that have helped me to go there. Because, like you say, 30 years of military experience is very pragmatic. But for many years also I have worked on meditating. I have gone to Zen for years. I have done many different things that have allowed me to recognize a different part of me that was untouched, that was unexplored. And now when I can put the 2 things together, a different person, is coming from there that allow me to be more relaxed, allow me to be more present to people. It used to be that if I was with you, if I was talking to you all the time, and I had control of the conversation, I thought everything was going my way. But then I learned that sometimes that didn't support me as well as I needed to be supported to be able to get the success I wanted to get. So I'd like to close with a quote. There is no growth except in the fulfillment of obligation. This is by Antoine Saint-Exupéry, the writer of The Little Prince. Toastmaster? And I have a quote here. The first quote is here for you. You can keep it.